Caller, are you there? Caller, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you from?
My name is Steven, and I live in Pennsylvania.
Steven, you sound a little tired there, buddy. You doing okay? You doing all right?
Oh yeah, I had the time of my life tonight, so I don't have much of a voice from screaming. And
Feel like
I took some melatonin gummies, so I'm a little bit chilled out right now.
feel like you went to a concert. Who'd you see?
The one and only Dance Gavin Dance.
Oh, isn't that how you got your big
So,
break on YouTube, buddy?
I mean, forever ago, sure, yeah.
If you guys don't realize who this is the one and only Steuben. My former co-host, former friend, new enemy, new frenemy,
Former friend,
former
new
friend.
enemy. I mean, if I could count on how many appendages and fingers and toes I had that you've scammed me those many times, I would need to grow like a few extra limbs. So,
I'm your favorite scammer though, man. I'm finna just embrace it, bro. I'm your favorite scammer.
yeah, yeah, no matter how many times I get screwed over by you, I just keep coming back or whatever.
Why can I quit you? I can't quit you. Same here, man. But no, Subin, this is gonna bring up memories of old times, man. Gust of Wind. People are real talk, Subin. I don't know if you heard it from your locals or from anyone else. People keep asking me, man, is it really over? Are you guys ever gonna come back? What's happening? What happened? Have you been asked that a lot?
No, not at all.
No, really.
Uh, People have like made jokes when I've like streamed on Twitch,
Hmm.
like variety stuff about it. Uh, but no one's been like, 'cause I also haven't been playing Pokemon, to be transparent. Like this month, I think I can count on one hand how many actual games of Pokemon I've been able to play versus life and work. And we've gone to like 4 concerts this month. And we've been playing Lorcana. Uh,
That's what I was waiting for. That's what I was waiting to hear about Lorcana. Yes, sir. You've been keeping
yeah.
up with the news, though. I know you have. But
Oh
I know
yeah,
you haven't been
yeah. No,
playing much. Yeah,
I still follow everything. I saw the results from Brazil.
yeah.
I'm gonna sleeve up Blastoise for casual locals if anyone shows up
Deck
at work
profile.
tomorrow.
Deck profile coming up soon.
Probably not. I think my days of Pokemon content are coming to an end slowly
I think.
as I'm getting older and I'm prioritizing experiences more than spending a lot of money for nothing.
Mhm.
Um, so
And there's nothing wrong with that, man. Like going to that regional, going to NAIC was an experience for me. And I was like, I know it's going to cost me some money, but
mhm.
I had never been to the East Coast like that. And that wasn't, totally the East Coast. It's more like the Midwest. But I'd never been before, so like I got to experience it. And just
Oh yeah.
meeting you, and that was an experience for me. So I get that. Even the Pokemon was fun. I started off 3-1, and that was the fun
Mhm.
part. But just meeting you, Sunny,
Yeah.
hanging around everybody, LDF, Hot Shock, just meeting everybody, that was an
Mhm.
experience for me. So I know that. So I get that, man. So
But not.
concerts and yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
say, just the concerts you've been going to, you and Emily, and been having a good time. I understand that, man, experiences and stuff like that. But I feel like something's going to ignite that fire. It's going to die down and get ignited again with you, man. It happens to a few a lot.
So it's hard to say. I mean, right now my disinterest is the fact that I can go to a concert for less money than a League Cup entry fee and walk away with more happiness versus the anxiety it
Yeah,
potentially causes chasing points. And not to discredit anyone from their results on like local levels or whatever, but the fact that you have to dedicate so much time outside of just regionals now to be able to chase this invite.
you do.
So it's a process.
Our boy
I think
Dre, you don't know what
go
kind of
ahead.
stress he's going through, man. Just Dre's
Oh,
just
I'm sure he's driving himself nuts. He's
he
posting
is,
results, but the
yes,
fact
but
that like he's giving every waking hour to it,
yes,
does he have time for anything else?
he's he's so far his prioritizing and balancing things pretty well. But as you and I both know, those things, start to collide after a while.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so far he's doing pretty well with it. But he finished up all his challenges, but he's trying to get these cups in, and he keeps, he swung and missed on 2 cups this weekend,
Yeah, I think
and
part of
yeah,
my problem is like I put so much pressure on myself for Pittsburgh, and I grinded so much with Charizard. And shout out to Juan Show, Primetime Wizard, who name dropped me in the opening like
I listened.
discussion on the stream. because we were playing the night before, and then I don't know. I woke up and the whole string of events of Pittsburgh was just actually an awful weekend. But that's a whole separate story that I'd rather not drag down into. But
Hmm.
unfortunate circumstances led to an awful weekend outside of playing Pokemon. Is all I can say, and it definitely affected my mental for playing Pokemon. And I had three just unlucky, and it happens. Everybody variance is a thing. Unlucky rounds with that list, but I see Wancho posting that he's like winning locals with it.
And
So
he's loving it. He's saying shout out to 00ben, thank you 00ben. So yeah, so and it happens, man. And then the pressure we put on ourselves, you know, to
mhm.
perform and do well, and then we, you know, when we draw bad. And I think a lot of people have told me, and you can explain this. You played a lot of different card games. This is one of the few card games where if you brick, there's it's almost like no coming back from it sometimes.
Yeah. So there is like I could compare it to Lorcana in this case because like the mulligan system in the game is just so much more fair and crucial to gameplay, but also the fact that like 90% of your cards are inkable, or I guess you can call them energy or mana or whatever.
Hmm.
So it makes it easier to like skill gap your opponents, but still open a pile of crap.
And I guess the
It's it,
defense to that is, you know, Pokemon is you have to use your skill to get out of bad starts. But to be real, sometimes no matter how much skill you have, if you go Sableye attach pass, there's no
mhm.
getting out of it sometimes. So yeah.
Yeah, Lugia hands. Oh, you flip
Ooh.
tails. You get donked. You could be me going into round two against Miraidon with Charizard, which is typically a really good matchup for Charizard,
Mhm.
and get donked 2 games in a row.
Oh, not two in a row.
Yeah. So it there's too much variance um, in Pokemon, I think, and it definitely takes away a little bit of the fun.
Yeah, and then like I said, the other argument could be, you know, variance is great. We love variance. You know, if you start well, you start well. If you start bad, you start bad. So there's so many different arguments to it, but it can. There's been times where I had an awful time playing Pokemon cards. I'm just like, this sucks. I keep starting bad. Like when I played Gudra, I had about a month and a half period where I rolled really high with it, and then
I remember.
I had about a 3 week period where it was like the lowest of the low, and I was like, what can I do? There's nothing else I can do. I went Sableye attach pass, or I just went Gudra pass. I'm like, what is so
Hmm.
I get that, man. And those lows go low. So I know you had a rough Pittsburgh. But I
Hmm.
think maybe Paradox Rift, you know, when that comes out in November, you have some time apart, some time away. And when Paradox Rift comes
Yeah,
out, you know,
I don't know.
maybe, yeah, we don't know. We never know.
Yeah, it's hard to
Yeah.
say. I keep seeing more and more teasers for the second set of Lorcana, and I was like, oh my god, the game design is so much better than this anymore. It seems like,
Yo,
and
that honey wizard poo.
oh, yeah,
Just that
I
art,
love.
bro. Just that
Yeah,
art.
that's a very vanilla card,
I know.
as
I
the
seen that,
term,
and I get that. But
but
that art,
I
though.
can't. I really want the playmat that they're gonna make for it, and
I
then I
seen
saw
that.
them. They posted today too that it'll be a league pin that you can earn as
Mm.
well. So I got to get
Yeah,
that. Got to get
I
that
gotta get into
honey
Arcana,
wizard.
man. The only thing I have, I found this set right here at the Target one day.
Oh, open
It's
it
got
up,
like
man.
4 packs. I will one day.
Yeah,
It only got
yeah.
four packs in it. It's got what Mulan and something else in there. I think
Yeah,
Hades.
you get a couple. You get a couple jumbos that are just like cool to look at.
Yeah,
But that's no, that's. I hope they handle the production a little bit better. But that's neither here or nor there.
yeah, and that's some catching up. They got to. I, I can't say they shouldn't have expected that, but they should have. It's Disney. They should have expected that. They should have been like, "Hey, this might be huge."
Part of the problem is they don't own their own printers,
Makes sense then. There we
so
go.
they have to do contracts to get everything going off. And I think the
And,
second set's gonna have the same supply issues as the first for
ugh.
sure.
So maybe by January, maybe they'll
Who
catch up by
knows
January. Who knows? But yeah,
if they
Sue.
were able to lock in a print run with somebody else?
Yeah, or maybe they can finally buy their own printers and realize, you know, hey, we're
Mhm.
literally printing money right now, like
Mhm.
literally. But no, Stu, it was good talking to you, man. Just like old times, man. Just having
Yeah,
reminiscing.
hopefully everyone can enjoy the I guess what is this the post of wind or whatever you want to call it. I don't know,
Gust,
something stupid.
gust of
Gone with the wind,
gone, gone of
gone with the
wind,
gust,
gone of
gone with the
gust,
gust. There
something
you
like
go.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
All right.
Now I just hey, and I do want to say I realized doing this whole thing with you for that year and a half, man. I enjoy talking, and I already know I like talking. But I like enjoy talking with people and like the interview process, just picking people's brains. I really enjoy that, man. So you found something in me that I didn't know I even had in me. So it's been good times, man.
The ups and downs, man.
Hey, that's
And
that's how you know you have a real friendship, when it's not just all sunshine and roses, man. When it's ups and
yeah.
downs, you have a real friendship with somebody.
And you've said that some people are like, what's 00ben's deal or whatever, but just my mental hasn't been
And
there the last
that's
few
how I spend
months.
it, man. I spend it. I say, I said
And
he's been dealing with some stuff on his mind, and
and I said that you're a little hard to work with. You took it the wrong way, but you know what I mean now, like, so compared to time zones and so on and so forth. But all right, you get your next caller. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, get some rest, bro. I'm glad you enjoyed that concert, man. What's the next one you guys are going to?
I don't know yet.
Oh,
We haven't.
hey,
Yeah, we haven't.
let it be a mystery
locked in.
then. That's fine. My
Figured out.
anniversary. I think Jazzy is asleep, but our anniversary is this Friday. I was looking at Kelly Clarkson tickets, but they're too expensive.
No.
So yeah, exactly.
Uh,
So I'm trying
yeah,
to figure out what to do next.
The secret is, Gazer, is to like not pop music or not rap, and then it's all super cheap. You can have some of the biggest like alternative rock or metal acts, and tickets are like $20, $30, $35 at most.
Okay, I just need to change my genre in music then. My taste in music built over from over 30 years, and I'll be fine.
There you go. Perfect. Easy.
But hey, Sue, appreciate the call in, man.
Of course, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
I had to. See you later.
Thank you, man. That was 00ben. Former Gust of Wind co-host, man. But always a lifelong friend, man. Met that man, 3 years ago, around November of 2020. And we've been pretty tight ever since. I finally got to meet him IRL this past July. And we vibe pretty well, man. We vibe. He can be emotional and moody sometimes, but that's why I love him. Same way I can be eccentric and over the top sometimes. That's why he loves me. So, I mean, they say opposites attract. That's what it is, man. That's my boy.